Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday? Is today Thursday? Yeah, it's gotta be Thursday because it's Danganronpa day. Okay, right. Sorry, got mixed up. I swear to God, I'll always, well, maybe not always have it straight, but I have it straight. And then the second whoa, see those little glitchies? The second I like come here and then I'm like, hello, guess what? I always second guess myself. Yes, mod. I do apologize for that. I realized after going live, I was thinking about that for a second. I was like, this could be interpreted really wrong. My bad. I did not mean to be deceptive with that title. I'm not graduating, I swear. Saturday, well, yesterday was literally my 4th anniversary. Saturday, we're celebrating it. I swear I'm not going anywhere. Sorry about that. We're doing a graduation exam today in this game. My bad. Yeah, I thought about that after I went live and I was like, oh, wait a second. That might confuse some people, really get their blood pumping. My bad. I'm not graduating, except hopefully in this game, whatever that even entails. What year am I? Like, you know, why is it the graduation exam? I was under the impression I'm like a freshman, maybe a sophomore. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, my bad though. My bad. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. Poorly titled stream. But you know, aside from that, thank you for getting a first today, mod. Is the title of my stream, did it play any part in you being here fast enough to get first? Did that have any effect on it whatsoever? My bad, truly my apologies. But anyways, yeah, we're here. It's all good. How are we doing today, you guys? I'm feeling a lot better than I was. I'm feeling like back to normal, feeling good. Super excited to play this game today and super excited for my streamiversary this weekend. I've been watching the poll in my Discord. If you guys haven't participated in the poll, be sure to head over there. But I was really surprised. Y'all always surprise me a little bit with your picks. I was not expecting so many people to vote for Supermarket Simulator as one of them. We got a couple categories, but I was not expecting that to be like one of the ones that a lot of people voted on. But I'm actually really excited about that because a while back I had like kind of an obsession for a short bit with Supermarket Simulator, and I think it would be really fun to play together. That game's really fun. But I was not expecting that one at all to get out of the simulators the most votes. I was kind of surprised by how many people wanted to see that one. So yeah, Supermarket Simulator is winning on the simulators, and then I think Mortuary Assistant is winning on the horror / psychological. I'm kind of thinking I might play more than one in that category though, because generally speaking, I feel like some of those games got more votes. And y'all know me, I love a little bit of a spooky time, especially near the later half of the stream, because sometimes I need something to wake me up, you know, get me back with it. So yeah, and then we have some farm sims. Looks like Sunhaven is winning right now for the farm sims, which is great news for me because I am back in on Sunhaven lately. I be playing it. I was playing it just before the stream, actually, a little bit. But yeah, anyways, so be sure to go there and vote if you want to help decide what we play on Saturday. I may have, yes, saw the title, panicked and clicked. I'm so sorry, Vaughn. That was not my intention. I'm so sorry. I swear. It's misleading on accident. I mean, in the context of Hope's Peak, you have to at least be a second year high schooler since they only recruit. Oh, do they? Oh, okay. Okay, so then are we not like sophomores? I don't know, but maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, well, it's fine. As soon as my heart rate goes back down, I'll be good. Thanks for asking. All right. Maybe we should all take some deep breaths together, all right? Ready? I don't know if you can hear my breathing at all. If not, that's a little awkward, but I think it probably caught it. I don't really know. I never know with my noise gate. Yeah, we'll just take some deep breaths. It's gonna be all good. Today, now your heart rate's gonna be going again for a different, more exciting reason, because today we are doing, like I said, the graduation exam. I have very little idea what I'm in for, aside from just knowing how the trials kind of go. But this one's definitely going to be different. It's going to be interesting. I want to review all of our truth bullets. And I also, as I mentioned in my last stream, I have a little bit of a theory going. Really, a cracked theory on top of an already cracked theory, if you will. So I want to discuss that a little bit, put it on the record before we go in and see what happens, because I don't know that we'll finish the whole trial today. Likely not. Just depending, I guess, on how long it is. But judging by the number of truth bullets we got, I feel like we got kind of the same amount we would get in any other trial. Based on that, I'm kind of inclined to believe that this is going to be basically like a normal trial length. So yeah, that being said, we probably won't finish the whole thing today, but we're gonna try our best. So I think a good place to start, because I think the thing I want to discuss is a truth bullet. So you know, we'll get there when we get there. I just want to kind of review all of the information we've collected, because a lot happened last time, kind of getting some lore drops on the tragedy and everything that went down, and maybe some hints as to how we've gotten where we are now. So yeah, I just want to review this, get everything fresh in my mind before we go and, you know, just get absolutely wrecked in this graduation exam. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about today before starting. I don't think there was. The only random thing I have to say is I do have a snack today. You know, usually it's a good idea to have a little snacky for any class trial. Today we have Welch's fruit snacks. Here's the snack ASMR. And in case it's a doozy, I got two, because the packages are really small. There's probably like, what? 10, maybe? 10 little fruit stacks in here? That's not enough. We need sustenance, you know? Yeah, we need sustenance. So, yeah, but that's our snack. So we'll have some of those later if we need a little bit of energy to get us through this. But okay, let's take a look at our evidence. Also, Ranch, thank you for getting your daily mint. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're doing good. All right, so it looks like the first one we have is the reserve department. So let's just see. A department populated by reserve course students who took general entrance exams, in contrast to the main department, which recruited ultimate level students, established to secure funds for Hope's Peak Academy. This scroll thing always gets me fucked up. Okay. 2,357 students in the reserve department were infected by Junko's despair and committed mass suicide. There was only one survivor. Me, I think. Okay, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Okay. Tragedy of Hope's Peak. Hope's Peak Academy invested all their resources to create Izuru Kamukura, the ultimate hope. Izuru was later involved in an incident in which he brutally murdered 13 members of the school student council. Despite the Academy's efforts to conceal this incident, a certain someone took advantage of this incident to provoke the dissatisfied Reserve Department students into rising against the Academy. Okay. I'm really curious to know more about Izuru. Thank you for the lurky, bot. Thank you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. All right, the tragedy. This hopeless event was caused by a group known as Ultimate Despair and was responsible for completely destroying Hope's Peak Academy. Through their utter devotion to a certain person, they brainwashed the masses and filled countless people with despair. Then the ultimate despair. This term was adopted by the group responsible for causing the tragedy, but in actuality, it originally referred to a certain female high school student named Junko Enoshima. However, Junko killed herself at the climax of the Killing School life after she lost to the students of Hope's Peak Academy. You know, I'm starting to believe that Junko really might be a separate person from Sonia, and that Sonia is just like kind of a copycat slash inspired by Junko. I'm thinking that might be a bit more realistic, especially since we technically did see Junko die, although I do stand by that I don't think we ever saw her like actual dead body, just like the blood spatter and stuff. But, you know, that is something I'm thinking about lately is it seems likely perhaps that Sonia is just a copycat or the mastermind, I guess we'll say, is the copycat, though I think the mastermind is Sonia. Imagine if Hajime wasn't the survivor. He died. The survivor is just like Reserve Corps student Jay or someone or something who happened to be sick that day. Then who the fuck am I? Oh, I'm dead? Wait, but then why am I called Hajime? If the real Hajime's dead, are we confused? Were our memories altered to make us think we're Hajime, but we're not? We're student Jay. As part of the tragedy, Junko Enoshima forced the students of Hope's Peak Academy to kill each other, filmed their deeds with the school's surveillance cameras, and broadcasted it to the entire world. It really be giving, well, actually, I guess I should say that Squid Game is giving this. The first game came out before Squid Game. According to the report from the Future Foundation, there are apparently 15 people who are known as the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. It seems that all 15 survivors were safely taken in by the Future Foundation. Okay. And that's us, right? That's the cast of this game, right? Even after Junko Enoshima's death, an influential group known as the Remnants of Despair still exist. Unless they are stopped, the tragedy will never end. List of subjects. Everyone's names are written under this list of subjects. The list is written on a clipped newspaper article. The article was about a woman who looked like a fully grown version of Hiyoko Sayonji. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna talk a little bit about my cracked theory on top of my cracked theory. I really got to thinking about this newspaper article and the fact that it says Hiyoko but doesn't quite look like Hiyoko because why? You know, that there obviously there has to be a reason behind this. So I was kind of considering this and kind of where I'm currently at with this. Again, I don't have a whole lot of backup for this, but it is kind of the thing I'm thinking about is that because with that picture of Hiyoko here in this newspaper, I wish I could bring it up bigger, but with this picture of her, she honestly kind of looks more like Sonia to me than she does look like Hiyoko. Fifi, are you being bad? Hold on. That's what I thought. I knew it. Okay, but anyways, so with this newspaper article, I feel like she kind of looks like Sonia. Maybe. The eye color is a bit off. I think Sonia's eyes are a little more grayish than like that kind of tan color. But I mean, the color contacts exist. There's definitely ways we could work around that. Especially if she's like intentionally trying to disguise herself for one reason or another. So anyways, I don't know. Another thing that kind of set me off with this, which this might just be me going full cracked, and I don't have a full explanation for it, but I just noticed that the letters in Saionji do have you could spell Sonia out of it, although the G, I don't really know, like, and of course, like, the whole name Hiyoko, but it just kind of got me. That's the thing that first made me even consider it, because I was just like, yeah, and then I just thought about the fact that it kind of looks like her, especially being a, like, older version, like, looks more like Sonia. In terms of the reasoning behind it, though, I'm not too sure. My thought is maybe that Sonia, the Sonia we know, is the actual Hiyoko Saionji, and maybe she doesn't want us to know that for one reason or another. And then perhaps the Hiyoko we knew is the real Sonia, or maybe Sonia doesn't even exist. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I do think that perhaps the Hiyoko that we know is not the real Hiyoko Saionji. And we've got a bit of a, like, you know, deception going on with that. And especially since in the last time we played this, it was discussed, the idea of, like, in this virtual world, memories and stuff being able to be manipulated, replaced, erased. So perhaps the Hiyoko we know, her memories were, like, modified to make her think, you know, and, like, believe that she is Hiyoko. Maybe she's not a real person at all. I have no idea. I don't have a lot of explanation for this other than I just feel like that picture, and especially with Sonia being kind of like my main suspect as the mastermind, and just like the way that Hiyoko here in this list of subjects and things with the newspaper is kind of singled out and kind of looks like Sonia. My brain's going somewhere in that direction. I don't have all the answers or a full explanation, but that's kind of my thought. I think it does have something maybe to do with that. So that's kind of my thoughts. We'll see what happens, but I'm kind of wondering, yeah, if maybe Sonia is the Sonia we know is actually the real Hiyoko Saionji, and that was all intentional for one reason or another. I don't know. We'll see. Hi Close, how's it going? My name is Hiyoko and I love breathing oxygen and having flesh. Okay, bestie. I mean, sure, bestie. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I'm not judging, but I'm judging a little bit, maybe. Maybe a little bit, you know? Anyways, those are my thoughts. I don't have a whole lot of backing for it, but there's definitely a reason behind why we have this newspaper where Hiyoko is singled out, and Hiyoko doesn't look like the Hiyoko we know. She looks older, she looks different a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. We'll see what happens. Then we have the Academy's founder. The placard on the portrait hanging in the office said Hope's Peak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Hope cultivation plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the results of all their research. To Future Foundation, 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Did you say like 6 people? So it seems to indicate the 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our deals, right? Or is this 2 Makoto? I think this is... Oh, I think it's 2 Makoto, not from Makoto. So never mind. I think it's the survivors of the first game. Okay. Okay, program created by the Future Foundation, the Neo World program. It allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Yeah, replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Okay. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. So maybe the original survivors from the first game did use the Neo World program and their memories, like, of their trauma were altered in some way, which caused them to start, like, you know, maybe it was being controlled by, the wrong people and was influencing the original survivors to protect, the remnants of despair or something like that, maybe? I'm not too sure. In the Neo World program, 2 observers take on the role of teacher and student respectively. An enormous amount of authority is given to the teacher observer, including the power to create rules within the program. All right, the password to enter the ancient ruin. Even the teacher doesn't know it. For the person who set up this password, this number is very meaningful to them. Leon. Shutdown sequence, a special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override the observer and forcibly escape from the Neo World program. Not even the teacher observer can prevent that. Future Foundation's origins. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. All right. That's all we got. We just gotta hope for the best, I think. Let's see what happens. Leon the phone. Stop! Bruh. I cannot. That's just so fucking funny. Alright, I guess I think we're headed to wherever we need to go to get to the graduation ceremony.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Sure.
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
I'm nervous.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
Okay. Here we go indeed. A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Oh, this shit looks crazy. Look at this fucking shit. Oh, are we conveniently on the right floor? I assume we can't do anything else, right? Like, it wouldn't let me go anywhere else, right? I don't think so. Okay, let's just do it. No reason to delay. He means this red door, right? So I just have to go in here. If I do that, will this be finished? Oh. Trippy. Is it just never ending? Hi, Cinder. I'm doing something. Oh, I can't turn around. Okay, I just gotta keep going, I guess. Oh. Yes? Did you hatch? Now's a really weird time for this, Chibi Me. No one cares. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretchy. Yeah, me neither, Cinder. Me neither. All right, we somehow made it. Is that all it was, Neo? My bad, my bad. All right, huh? This place. Whoa, oh my god.
Yo.
Y'all popped out of nowhere. Explain that. Ow, god damn. I just really hit my knee on my desk. Okay. Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is going to be the final place. However, this place is... Is this a trial field? Yes, it is. Can you imagine, Neo? But why is it a trial field? Sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey.
Huh. Seems pretty strange that we've been in the other building up till now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. This is a dream, then this too is very...
Welcome!
So you finally arrived. Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey.
Thank you for the 7th stream streak. Let's go. All right, Cinder. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Thanks so much for stopping by. All right, who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
Of course. If that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Repeat? Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are 2 options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. Interesting. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences. Oh, how's that fair? What? Then the result is based on our majority vote. Or, oh, absence just doesn't do anything. Okay. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
No.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What does that mean? Or does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. What's the point of all this then? This is so rigged. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
No.
Yeah, literally. I'm terribly sorry for being rude
No
earlier.
way!
You suck it up now. But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. Just doing it because it's how it has to be? Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what alter ego was talking about?
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Okay, hold on. You guys, I don't know why, but I am like weirdly cold. Today is like the hottest day here it's been like so far. And I've been like freezing all day. I literally have my sweatpants on and I'm about to wrap this blankie around my arms because like the rest of me is okay, but my arms are cold. Maybe I should have wore a long sleeve. Like, goddamn. But I bet you anything we're gonna get all worked up during this trial and then I'm gonna be hot. But then at least I can just take the blankie off, you know? Well, hold on. I want it like only on my arms. Like, but yeah, I don't know why I'm so cold. I don't know. It's like 75 in my apartment. It is not cold in here. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. Alrighty. Anyway, even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes. And from there, we move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Yeah, now we can't lose. Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? I think I know! Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is...
Are you sure? There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
so annoying.
Doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Damn, he really said we're nothing. Oh, hold on. What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that
I
toy.
won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then. Before you die, sear my power into your memories. Akane, you have got to stop threatening Monokuma. Like, this is like the third or fourth time. You gotta stop doing that, girl. Just save Christmas. Okay, let's see. I think we've got everything we can have here. Except this one, but it's because we can't combine it. Yeah, I think we got everything that we can have. Hello, world? Am I on kind still? Yes. All right, you guys, let's fucking do it. I'm scared.
I did say I wanted you guys to
scared.
know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's
Am
true
I literally just
identity?
being
What
quizzed
kind of
here?
question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true, and that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh, Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's too short for simulation. virtual? Virtual, maybe? Virtual? Cause what was it actually called? Like the Neo world? But it's not that. That doesn't have a space. Okay, I think probably virtual is gonna be my guess. Now, what do? I always forget which buttons the... Explode is right, left is to send a key. Okay. Oh my god, wow, they're moving really fast. Holy. It should be virtual. Oh my god! Woo! Okay. I was going so fast! Oh, oh my god. Okay, we got it.
This world. This Jabberwock Island
Yo,
rock.
I still can't believe I called fucking simulation theory. I cannot believe that shit. To this day, I'm never gonna shut up about that. Ever. First Akane, now this. I'm truly a genius. All right, this world, this Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock
Hell fucking
Island.
yeah. And humble too. Hell yeah.
Hey,
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Yeah, it is. If they're just confirming simulation hypothesis right off the bat, very first question, surely that can't mean it's the least of the possible revelations of the exam. No, yeah, I feel like it definitely is. If there's, I mean, after it was kind of confirmed last stream talking to Alter Ego, I kind of felt that way as well. Like, I think it, I don't know. I don't know how many people guess that it's a simulation, like, or at least gather that or whatever, like, far before it becomes arguably maybe more obvious once things start glitching out and stuff, you know? But before all that, I feel like it's a pretty big, like, what the fuck? But, I feel like what's going on with the mastermind and all that stuff is, and the relation to the survivors from the first game and everything, I think that's gonna be where the biggest kind of what, you know, is gonna come in. I do think so. I don't know even myself how it's all gonna play out, but as we've discussed, I have some theories, so I guess we'll see what's gonna happen.
Are you friggin' serious? Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard. Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Oh, that's funny.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know.
Are they
The
actually
all in
gonna,
your
like, break
mind
the
trope
fourth
makes
wall
you
with
feel
this,
such
though?
cruel despair.
I don't know about that. I think, like, that we're in a simulation, that we're in a virtual world is definitely obviously a part of it, but I don't know that they're acknowledging me, like me as the player, but rather just that we're in a simulation, like, within the universe. I don't think they're going full Doki Doki with it, but I guess we'll see. I know, the all in your mind trope makes you feel such cruel
But who
despair.
cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
Oh my god. I do wonder, however, because, you know, with the... yeah, it's gonna be quite the showdown, Close. With this whole simulation theory, you know, from the very beginning, whenever I first, you know, kind of conceived it, my hope from it was major copium. Like, I wanted to be able to say that the people that were dying in this aren't actually dead. It's all a simulation. They're waking up in the real world. While it's obvious that this is a virtual world now, that's been confirmed, I don't know that it's necessarily a virtual world without casualties. I don't know that I believe that quite yet. I'm not sure. It's very possible that, like, our bodies are, you know, being kept somewhere while we're in this simulation, and then maybe someone outside of the simulation is, like, whenever a person dies in the game, like from a trial or whatever, that they could be just like killing them, like unplugging them, whatever, you know, whatever that entails in the real world. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that in terms of, are the people who have died in the game thus far dead in the real world? How are we, like, connected to it? Are we, like, reliant on the game, on the virtual world in order to survive? Or is there someone else outside in the real world that's, like, you know, giving us the forever sleep juice or whatever, you know? I don't know. We'll see. All right.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I really felt like the way that Nekomaru was revived definitely gave me like really kind of supported my simulation theory, because I'm like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. But like, you can do anything. Like, you can make anything a reality, you know, if you want to, in like a game or a virtual world. So
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
obsessed.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make?
Because it's a game. Yes, indeed. All right. I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make
You better
us?
not say we're fictional characters.
This is something I considered too. Like, what if we're all like just truly NPCs in this? But
The Future Foundation
I don't
created
think
this
so.
world using a program called the Neo World Program.
especially since we got that explanation of the Neo World program, unless we're NPCs in that Neo World to, I don't know, help facilitate the healing for the people, for the real people that enter it.
It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing
What did I
directly
say?
with the
I
user's
literally,
brain.
I'm a fucking genius. I really am. You know, the whole time I had simulation theory, all I could think about was Tsubasa. And that, like, that one world they went into that was like a virtual world, and then they woke up and came out of these like pod things. That's all I could think about.
Which means
It
your body
synchronizes,
still
yeah,
exists
with the
in the
brain.
real world.
Sure, but whenever they die in the game,
But
what happens?
right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
That's what I want to know. What happens?
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but
I mean, Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
Uh-oh, that sounds scary.
What did you remove?
Coats. That's not what I meant, actually. Our school memories, right? Yeah. I read that wrong, my bad.
What was removed from us
We the
was our
last
school
airbenders?
memories, right?
Maybe.
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world.
She does not like that.
How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
I like they just say it's a game. It's a game! It's not a game. It's a game! This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? God, you know the bad thing about this is that,
Is there a
so many of these bullets are very similar to each other, so I'm definitely gonna have to be writing things down this time to be able to remember or keep track of what we're comparing here. So okay, hold on. So we got reserve department, tragedy of Hope's Peak, of Hope's Peak. Is that what that says? No, actually, it might be something else. I don't know. Is it the tragedy of Hope's Peak or does it something else? Killing school life, remnants of despair.
You are the evidence!
Okay, yeah, it did. Remnants of despair. List of subjects. The Academy's founder. Hope cultivation plan. Neo world. Wow, they gave so many options here. It was to give us literally every option we have.
What does that mean?
Yeah, damn near.
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school!
Let's see.
But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time lived.
Okay, so have no memories. I think that was the first one that's popped up so far, but we'll
Your
have to
real
double check.
bodies actually lived that life.
Lived that life, we can agree with.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Human being with a real body, can agree with. Alright, this is a virtual world where avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but...
Is there any...
Okay, hold on. I want to look at our evidence here. So, okay, so we can argue against having no memories. I don't really think we need to argue against that. That's a fact. We can agree with lived that life. And we can agree with human being with a real body. I think I want to listen to them talk again all the way through. Hold on.
You are the evidence.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world?
Real bodies look that way.
What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Okay. Imagine if it just randomly listed options like Monokuma file number 2, Mikon's account. Oh my god, that would have me so fucking tripped out. Well, I feel like Neo World Program is related to this, so let me read over this again. This one out of all of them seems like the most related, maybe. Program created by the Future Foundation, it allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. It was a program for creating hope, but it became filled with death and violence after the virus infected it. Okay, so... I don't think we really need to argue against having no, because I think the have no memories prompt is specifically referring to of our life, of our school life. The second one is talking about our real bodies lived that life. Don't really think these other ones, you know, it's probably gonna be the Neo World Program, I would think. I just don't know that it really, like, it's clearly related to this subject, but I don't know that it necessarily... I mean, I suppose we could use it to agree with, I don't know. It still feels kind of off, doesn't it? Hold on. I think I want to listen one more time.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living...
I have no memories of your time living your school life. I mean, that's true. So I don't think we need to mess with that.
Your real bodies actually lived that life!
Real bodies lived that life. Also true. I don't know if I should just try to use this with Akane's, but
What avatar?
still doesn't necessarily feel
I'm a human
quite
being
right.
with a real body!
How do I slow down again? Base.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game
I
world?
don't feel like...
You are the evidence!
I don't feel confident
What
about
does
this
that
for some
mean?
reason. But let's try it.
Your avatar's made of memories
Maybe
from
it'll give
before
us,
you
if
entered the
it's
school.
wrong, it'll give
But
us
your
a little
actual bodies in
something
the real world are
to
different.
push us in the right
Though
direction.
you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
I knew that didn't feel right. If you're going to agree with me, I'd rather you I'd rather have you provide a better argument than that.
Crap!
Is there any
No. I don't really think any of these other ones, like, I guess maybe I should look at each one, but I don't feel like they're really relevant to this specific conversation. Like, this isn't relevant. That isn't relevant. It's not one of them. That's not relevant. Not relevant. Yeah, I really don't feel like any of these work with this except the Neo World program, like with this specific conversation. But I don't really think using the Neo World program to agree with lived that life referencing our bodies lived the life of that had our school memories. I don't really feel like that makes sense either. Like, it doesn't really support that statement. But I don't think picking up one of the so I don't think we can use an argument point to agree with something. Or no, I don't think we can pick up agreement points, can we? Or maybe we can. I feel like maybe there was someone once told me I couldn't, and then I think someone else told me I could. I'm not sure. But even if we could, I don't really feel like either of them really prove that the other is true. Your real bodies actually lived that life. Seems like he's implying some kind of change. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what to do here. I'm so confused. Nothing feels right. I don't think we can argue that about the have no memories thing. So I don't think that's... But I don't think we would use that to, like, agree. I don't know. Does anyone have a hint? 'Cause I just don't... I'm not getting whatever I'm supposed to be getting here. Did we learn anything about anyone that might be contradictory to what we thought? Did we learn anything about anyone that might be contradictory to what we thought? Something you talked at length about, though not necessarily for the reason it wants. Okay, I'll go through them again. Let's see. So we have reserved apartment. Where's the entrance in? Okay. Does that have something to do with me being the reserve student? Being the surviving reserve student? Or maybe with the killing school life? Or is it something with this and the avatars? Maybe? I feel like it's probably either got to do with me being a reserve student or maybe the Hiyoko thing. Maybe. I still feel like I'm not getting it though. I don't feel confident in any of this. Okay, let me try to think how I would use it if so. So if it's about me, I think I'm gonna try this one first. Because oh, but wait, but that's an agree one. Because I was gonna say this one for the lived that life thing, to be able to say maybe like, well, Kyoko's avatar, you know, doesn't match the picture of her from the real world. So, you know, that would like argue against it, but it's a blue one, so we can't disagree with it. So it can't be that. No, I'm unsure again. Trying to convince us that our current state is from before we entered the school. Yeah, but wouldn't putting this newspaper with that would be arguing against it, because the picture from the school life doesn't match the avatar, at least with Hiyoko. So I feel like that this evidence would better be used to argue against it rather than to agree with it, unless instead of it being about the Hyoko portion of it, it's more about just like the list of people. So Hyoko actually lived that life and was reverted. Wait, what do you mean by reverted? Oh, do you mean that's why she looks younger because it's from before? Is that what you mean? So maybe this newspaper article is like a decent bit into the future. So maybe our avatars are based on like our sophomore selves, whereas the newspaper article is maybe from, I don't know, senior or even like post-graduation selves or something. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. Let's see what we get out of it. I think I see what you mean in terms of how that could agree there. Let's try it.
You are the evidence.
Give it a go.
What does that mean?
So I think we said the Sec lives
Your
that life,
avatar
right?
is made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time
gosh.
living your school life,
I pushed the wrong button, my bad.
your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game
Let me
world?
just skip.
What avatar?
I pushed the
I'm a
wrong
human
button.
being with a real
fuck.
body!
Hi, Az. How's it going? Okay,
Is there
let me
any
try again.
evidence that this is really a game
I
world?
gotta shoot him down first. I got
You
ahead
are
of
the
myself.
evidence.
What does that mean?
How am I? I'm doing okay. Doing
Your
okay.
avatar's made of memories from before you entered the
It's
school.
got our brain
But
really
your
going
actual
here,
bodies in the
but
real
we're
world
trying
are
our
different.
best. I think
Though
we
you
maybe
have no memories of your time living your
I think we
school
maybe
life,
figured it out.
Your real bodies actually lived that life.
Is that what I was gonna do? I forget. Is that what I was gonna do?
What game world?
Well, it didn't work anyway.
What avatar?
Oh, did it bounce off?
I'm a human being with a real body!
It bounced off, didn't it? I didn't get negative health from that. I think it somehow still bounced off.
Is there
Let
any
me try
evidence that
again.
this is really a game world?
It didn't do that.
You
Oh,
are
wrong
the
answer
evidence.
thing. Maybe I
What does
missed?
that mean?
Your
Try again.
avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life,
Oh, I
your
hit the
real
white
bodies
noise still?
actually lived that life.
That must be it.
There we go. Okay, hold on. Also, I don't know why AutoMod said no to that. Hit the...
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
Oh my god. It didn't like the words together hit the white. Brother, what? Uh-huh. What, AutoMod? Bruh, stop. I cannot. Okay, I thought I got rid of the white noise already, but anyways, that's fine. Me neither. Truly. God damn, Neo, how could you? All right, earlier in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. I guess it is just older Hyoko.
There's a picture of Hyoko.
But why
but
she looks so much
more like an
nicer?
adult
I still
than
don't
the
trust
Hyoko we
it.
knew.
I don't trust it. She looks too friendly in that photo.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
I think that's maybe what it was going for with that, Neo, but yeah, definitely an interesting one. All right, like an adult? What does that
Since
mean?
we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happen to Hyoko?
It appears Hiyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
Oh my gosh, Automod, what are we doing? Oh, it didn't like that. There it goes. That's so fucking funny, Close. I like that it didn't like it here either. Apparently, Pound Sword is just not okay. Not okay. How dare you say that? How dare you bring that terminology to my chat? How dare? All right. It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated. Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown. Yeah. Hold on. If we didn't know each other before and we wouldn't have known, or if we didn't know each other before and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? He? Oh God, I hate it when it does this to me.
Crap!
Who's he? Who are we talking about? Oh wait, can I target? Can I target dead people? No, I don't think so. We don't have the dead people signs. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a second. I panicked. I'm gonna sit here for a second so I don't have to worry about time. Okay, if we didn't know each other before and we wouldn't have... Oh wait, but he knows Sonia. Is it Kazuichi? Is it because of... Wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Yeah, right? I think Kazuichi. I think Kazuichi.
Crap!
Oh. Never mind. Oh. Oh, you mean someone would have noticed Hyoko? Oh, I thought they just meant a difference with, like, everyone being younger. Wait, Hyoko specifically? This is supposed to be fucking... Well, I've only got one other man left, don't I? Oh, it's just generic? Then why doesn't that work with Kazuichi? He knew Sonia before. Didn't he always know Sonia from the start? So shouldn't he have noticed that Sonia looks younger? Or looks different? Whatever. Well, I feel like the only person... I do think... Yes. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact. I think the only man I have left other than myself is fucking Fuyuhiko, right? Akane, Sonia, me, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Monokuma, right? Why would it be Fuyuhiko though? Someone should have noticed a difference with someone? Well, it said he, so shouldn't it be a man? The stalker of a random European country that's small enough it wouldn't appear on a map. A princess who is here is different than a princess somewhere random. I guess so. Would Fuyuhiko? Oh. Well. With Peko? With Peko, I guess? But whatever. Let's just do it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm tired.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Like that little emoji you put, Neo. It's cute.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
Damn, Hyoko really changed in 2 or 3 years.
That long?
I'm still sus of it all.
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
This is confusing me because in this world, how would they know the difference? I'm getting confused. My brain's not working. How would they know the difference? They wouldn't remember their older self, so how would they even know that they don't look as old as they should be? Am I being dumb? This is like really hurting my brain, this whole concept. This isn't making sense to me. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered. But aren't our avatars based on the younger self, not our current self? Or are our avatars supposed to be our current self? That's why it's extra knowledge that they're avatars. If you just deleted memories and were physical people 3 years older, they'd be like, the fuck, what happened to you? But aren't our bodies are based on our current us? So then, but then I'm confused about the Hyoko picture. I thought the whole reason that Hyoko looks the way she did in this world is because she looks like herself before, like before the school memories, not her current self. And that's why the picture is older. So if the avatar is based on their younger self and they only remember from their younger self, why would that trip them up? There would be nothing to notice, right? Based on the you when you entered Hope's Peak, more confirmation, they're still rejecting the virtual world. I'm still confused. Whatever,
So,
I'll just keep
does
going.
that mean our memory loss is another one of
I'm really
Murakuma's
confused
lies?
by this.
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
The cake is definitely a lie, yeah.
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood.
His toes?
That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained.
Well, the perspective thing was kind of cool
He
there.
was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding
That's what
to
I'm
death.
saying, Neo.
However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Uh-huh.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
True that.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Titty Typhoon. It was a simpler time.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why in the end... Well... Yo, they having fun with these camera angles. It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Whoa. He's on the little gym thing. The truth is it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
Let me have my copium. Except with Teru Teru. I don't care about him. Nagito!
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game.
I would not call it silly.
Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
See, that's what I wanted, but I don't know if I believe it.
Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
I really hope so, but I feel like this game is not that nice.
So, you are saying everyone is still alive?
Imagine Monokuma goes, wrong!
That's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what
No,
you said
that's wrong.
earlier, Fuyuhiko.
I want to die.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
Yeah, that's what I figured.
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but
He does sound so happy about it.
that's
What the
why
fuck?
it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I feel you, Fuyuhiko.
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
I would have appreciated it, but it's fine. It's too late now.
What game? That's
fuck
not what we risked
ever.
our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then we were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
I don't know if it's that simple. The Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? The music change. Stop. Okay, I think something I want to start doing just to make my life easier here is I think I'm just gonna go through and list out all my truth bullets, and then I think I'm just gonna, like, in my little note, put an asterisk next to the ones that are, like, usable in the current argument. Then I don't have to type them out each time and try to read through the thing. Well, I still kind of have to if I'm looking, but I think that'll be a little bit easier. So let me just list them all out real quick. Remnants of Despair, list of subjects, the Academy's founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, email to Makoto Naegi. Then we only have to write out the shoot things. Neo World Program. Observers. 1037. Shutdown sequence. Future Foundation's origins. Okay, let me make sure I got them all here. Reserve Department, Tragedy, Despair, Killing School Life, Academy Survivors, Remnants of Despair, List of Subjects, Academy's Founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, Email to Makoto Naegi, Neo World Program, Observers, Shutdown Sequence, Future Foundation's origins. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. So developed. I think that's the first one.
The future.
Okay, so we got Hope Cultivation Plan, Neo World Program, Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy.
The ones who trapped us in...
Killing School Life. Remnants of Despair. List of subjects. Oh, there's so many options. I know, we really are. Okay, and then back to the Hope Cultivation Plan. Okay, we got them all marked.
It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a...
Killing game.
There's no way they're good guys! Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil!
Agree with an organization of evil. Okay. Okay, so we're talking about who's our enemy. I don't know what the developed part was talking about. Maybe the Neo World Program. Then we have a killing game. So we can argue against those two. Then an organization of evil we can agree with. Okay. I think I want to listen to the first part with developed.
The Neo World program was developed by...
Okay, yeah. Okay. The Neo World program was developed by...
The Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys! Then the Future Foundation is...
They didn't make a
an
killing
organization
game.
of evil!
They didn't make the killing game. They made the Neo World program, which was intended to heal. Okay, I think I'm gonna try that. Let's try that. Neo World program against a killing game.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a kill...
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then... Why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be... that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird
Oh
until
my
Usami was
God.
remodeled as Monami.
It truly was a simpler time. Before Nekomaru's package was blasted off. And everyone was happy. Notice where Teru's looking. Look at Nagito back there. Nagito back there winking. He said,
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
What do you mean, what?
Hey, don't change the subject!
That's also something we need to clear up. Monami Urasami's role in this world was observer, right?
I see. She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
I'm telling you, my girl Chiaki's an AI.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
It's gonna make me guess this too? We know who it is.
I see!
We know! It's my girl!
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was
Really
Monami.
rubbing it in my face.
The other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
I mean, you know, it's typical for me to fall in love with fictional men. But I love real life women. So this is really a cruel trick, you know? I love real women!
So you're saying she was just a program? And she
Truly-
didn't actually exist in real
Truly
life?
double fictional. This makes me want to die. This makes me want to die. I want to die.
Then she wasn't human?
I'm too good. I'm too genius for my own good. I keep hurting myself over and over. She didn't exist at all. Not human. That's okay. That's okay. I can do not human. Just bring her back. If she's not human, she's not dead, right? You can bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. I can date an AI. It's fine.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Don't tell me what to fucking do.
Shut up!
That's like my specialty, Monokuma.
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
I love her all the same. I don't care. She could literally,
Now
I don't
that
care.
you mention it, you referred to the future
She could
foundation
spit
by
in my
that name
face, I'd thank
before.
her. I'd say again, princess. One more time.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the future foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the future foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's
Hey, what do
here.
you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Like, don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Turned his back and everything.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Yay! Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What?
Let's see it.
World Ender?
Whoa. Getting all crazy.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
Oh. Oh, rude. We just met, but
All
whatever.
right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
It's the guy. It is. Makoto? Brother? I was once you.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the future foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
God, don't have to point at me like that. The situation we're
Why
in?
do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
Classic fucking
The
Kazuichi.
Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think? Great, my specialty. I'm really good at putting things together and thinking about it. Really good at it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. What are my buttons? I forget every single time. Did I figure it out? Of course not, Az. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Shut up. No. No, but we're gonna stumble into the answer. I figured everything else out, did I? Sonia theory correct confirmed? Huh? No, I don't really know what he means by that. Like 5 chapters ago? Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we did. Yes. But you figured out simulation theory and told us you were a genius. Was that another one of Monokuma's lies? No. Okay. I'm a genius. I could be a genius, but geniuses aren't geniuses about everything, okay? Geniuses don't have the answers to every question ever, okay? Okay? This is one of my non-genius areas of this is not my area of expertise. No, they don't, as. No. 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 Okay, break, jump. Okay. Right, yeah, well, let's just go for it. You know, as always with Logic Dive, I never really know the answers, and I just hope for the best. Wait, what's my break? Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, don't worry. We'll figure it out. I'll be careful here. Woo! Where's the question? Oh, there it is. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and the others, Monokuma, Makoto and the others. But there weren't 15 of them. I'm gonna go with this and see what happens. Hope for the best. Oh, I'm a slay. Are we the remnants of despair? Are we the remnants of despair? I don't know. Fuck if I fucking know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey. Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out. Oh, I forgot to jump. I pressed space. Wait, does space do anything? Wait, what's my jump? I don't know, figure it out. Oh, got it. We're good. Who are the remnants of despair? Let's go with Hajime and the others. You know, why not? That's us. Yes, sir. Oh, my guess game is unbelievable. Ah! Boy. Oh. I have inherent genius, see? Whoop. Oh my god, I'm a bad guy. Finally! I'm living my dream! Oh god. Whoa, brother. Whoa. Okay, what's up? Why were Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program to fill them with despair to maybe recover? Maybe recover? They're trying to fix us. They really said I can fix them. I can fix them. Yeah. I'm bad and that's good. I will never be good and that's not bad. Oh yeah. Oh shit. I love it. Oh my god. I finally got what I wanted. I'm a bad guy. Yay. Yay. How exciting.
The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Is that why I didn't unalive myself?
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys.
Because I was on the right side. According
That's
to
right.
the remnants.
Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
Let's go.
They're all Ultimate Despair?
don't be stupid. In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth.
I'm just thinking about things. Hold on.
The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
Well, I guess it kind of worked because look at us. We're appalled by that idea. I guess because we don't have memory of it. Where did we go so wrong? You know? Probably fear motivated.
Hoopla!
You know, sometimes it feels safer to just join the bad guys for your own self-preservation, you know? Fiyoko the Bunny, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying this stream. I'm not sure that Logic Tracks, the reserve course, was said to have offered themselves to Lady Junko, weren't they? So presumably they'd also be on that side. Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't remember that part. Well, I don't know. For some reason, maybe I was chosen. I don't know. What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Yes,
Oh gosh.
they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go.
Oh, this could be a good thumbnail.
They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
Damn. Depraved.
We're
With
part
super
of a
high school
dangerous
level,
group
always.
Like that?
That's gotta be a lie!
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Oh, I'm a little crazy
Nagito
over there.
probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito, why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. It's not written in there. These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? Oh, fuck. Not this again. This one's getting hard. Okay, hold on. What was that? 1, 4, 2, 3? Wait, what was the question? Sometimes I just panic and my head goes empty immediately. What was the question? Something about Nagito, what he tried to do to us. Make us die. I don't know. Make us cry. What did Nagito do when he learned you were ultimate despair? I'm trying to think ahead because this game now gets so out of hand so quickly. What did he try to make us do? I really feel like I need to look at the letters. Like immediately after? Like after the final dead room? Or... Oh, I'm nervous. I really feel like I'm gonna get bodied with this, not having any direction of what to do. Well, let me see if there's make. Oh, the fuck. Did you see all those letters? Oh my god, I'm so cooked, you guys. I'm so fucking cooked, but I think there's an A and a K there. Oh my god. Maybe save? No. Let's check in. Oh gosh. I'm not getting any M's, so I don't think it's make. can't think of a word. Oh my fucking god, what is this bullshit? Try that. Just trying to see what, like, letters might work. I'm trying to figure out what this would start with.
Where have you been all my
Did I already
life?
do an
2,000
S?
years later, I remain.
Oh, it's K? 2,000 years later. Let's go! Thank you for the 27 months, Ixides. Thank you. How are you doing today? Starts with a K? Kill us all? That button, right? I think kill us all. Maybe kill us all. Trying to... Oh! Brother, this is so insane. They are so rude for this shit. This is unbelievable. Give me an L, I'm begging. L, I'm begging. Thank you. Oh my god. Woo! Whoa!
I got it!
Holy shit, dude.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
Good luck with your printer, by the way, Ixides.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was
Makes sense.
ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school.
Very culty.
And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves
Makes
is
sense.
because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Oh god.
Family, friends, and our own bodies. Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Oh yeah. Not the freaky hand. I hate that shit. What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? So that's why the hand thing doesn't match. Okay, sure. New truth bullet, vision of Nagito. Well, let me add that. Let me add that to my list over here. And let me get rid of my little asterisk for next time. Okay.
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
I'm gonna save real quick. Could be making me nervous for real. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's get our things checked. So, reserve department, tragedy of Hope's Peak. You know what? Do it Peak, the tragedy. Killing school life. Remnants of despair. List of subjects. The Academy's founder.
There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Hope cultivation plan. Vision of Nagito. Okay. And I saw an agree thing there, but I didn't see what it said, so we're gonna have to loop back around. But
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
destroyed your own bodies. Immediately thinking about that vision of Nagito with the hand. I should probably look at what it says. Let me do that. Memory of the past, Nagito's arm seems unnatural somehow. Yeah.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Tricked, but I don't think it's that.
Doubt hope.
Gave me a truth bullet
How much
just in
despair
time.
is within you guys?
A lot. Apparently a lot of despair. I need to organize the information. If I organize it, I'll probably be able to.
There's obviously some kind of mistake.
Some kind of mistake,
There's
huh?
no way we're ultimate despair. Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies. That must be it.
If that memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world, what Nagito did was...
Crazy. Crazy is what it was.
cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
Mr. Crazy.
What did you say? He probably thought that by
What did
becoming
he say?
one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
What a freak.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
Nah, that's fair, girl.
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick.
Ugh.
That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done.
I'm sure. Oh, God.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them.
God.
Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
Not good. Kazuichi didn't even cut in when Sonia said that. Must be serious. Yeah, this is serious business.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
Hey, do all these implants.
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
No.
Just stop!
Nope. 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 No. Absolutely not. No. I reject that. No. Maybe they did that, but that's not what that panel is showing with Kodo. That's just mowing them down with a gun. Well, you know, I feel like they can't really, but, you know.
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel
It's
despair
fucking
towards
disgusting
yourselves
is
in the
what it
real
is.
world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
I don't know, Makoto. I'm still really sus about the whole Nagito thing. I feel like you're about to be in despair. I feel like I know something you don't. And I'm worried for you, buddy, because you seem so, I don't know. You seem good, all things considered right now, and I just feel like this is not, things are not good. I don't know. Maybe it's a fake name, you know, I don't know. Anyway, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay.
Save? You'll save us?
Whatever you say, Makoto. Whatever you say.
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success, even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Isn't that good? if we're to believe everything that's been explained so far.
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
Means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
Why is he making that face?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Peko.
Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options.
Oh, okay. Ah!
If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever.
Still dead in real life.
Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right?
Rather messed up.
If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is... What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? I wonder if this Makoto is real. Who's to say he is? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out? Oh, I get to choose? Can't stand this anymore. I'm done with this game. I don't know which one to pick there, so I don't know if we get to do like it's 2 different routes, but regardless of whether or not there's a punishment, it doesn't matter. Games need a game over, otherwise there won't be any tension. It's basically like a penalty. For the sake of your generation who needs to be constantly coddled, I shall grant you the right to retry. You won't feel despair unless you can retry. You guys will just give up. What are you going the fuck on about? So please select retry. However, when you want to flee from despair, make sure you don't select retry.
Is it going to end here? Without seeing the truth or the future? No matter what happens, we will keep moving forward until the very end.
I'm confused.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did
I
was...
lose? By clicking that? Was that losing?
Cut off his own arm.
Not just anyone. What? He probably thought that by becoming
I don't get.
the ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have.
It's just a...
It's too soon to feel sick.
Okay, hold on. Let's skip through this.
Some.
Oh, don't make
Others
me listen
need-
to that one part again.
Not
I don't
just-
want to.
One.
Nope,
And
nope,
not
nope,
just
nope,
the-
nope, nope, nope.
Just stop!
That's just a. So you feel despair toward your. But there's no need to worry.
Save?
Of course. That's.
You put us inside this
Essentially, your cohabitation. If we remove the
So you're
I guess I can say that even though it deviated greatly from the. Nevertheless, that's why.
I'm scared I'm gonna click
All
too
you
much
need
and
to do
then
is
click the
choose
same
breath.
answer
Do
again.
that?
However, if
If you choose to, you will complete.
Hey, what happened?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded.
So you're saying they'll.
Damn!
please take a... If you choose
I wasn't expecting that to be like a
it'll
game
transfer.
over.
Unfortunately,
Just a thought.
You'll just have to continue living.
Hey. Well, if that is the case, what are you? Haven't we been working?
you don't have to...
Don't be ridiculous.
But still,
You're asking that if we don't get out of here now.
I see.
Okay.
Wait, can we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand?
No, I'm gonna save after that, so in case I fuck something up close by, I don't have to redo that whole dialogue again. Okay.
Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I knew it. Just as I thought. There's something wrong with you.
This is messed up. All right, let's see what we got.
I said I'm.
All right, so we've got Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair.
Why are
List of subjects, the Academy's founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, email to Makoto, and then Reserve Department. Okay, I'm gonna stick on email to Makoto.
Let's do what he says and get out of here.
Yes.
I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
Good guys, agree. Right. I don't know if that was the first
and
one.
apparently we are actually the bad guys.
We are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
Defy, we can argue against, which I think would just be the thing I have. But
foolish
let me
to
listen to
even think
everything.
about.
Let me not get ahead of myself. Something wrong with him. Okay, let me read the email again. Iris, I hear you, baby. What's going on? Hi, sweetheart. All right, to the Future Foundation, 4th Division, Makoto Naegi, where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong.
I mean, free will exists, Makoto.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
Let me just read this, so I'm gonna skip through this.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma, those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seemed much more real. So, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he?
Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
Oh yeah, is he?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking.
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Someone's getting a little upsetty spaghetti. Damn it, he's trying to interfere. Then, to prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face. What am I shoving in his face? What am I shoving? Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, I forget how to play this. Wait. Okay, hold on. Fever space. Reload is tab. Final strike. Okay. Okay. The tab to reload. I really had a hard time.
Better luck next time.
What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up.
Just fever it, it's fine.
What are you even talking about?
This always makes me feel like I'm going cross-eyed because I can't see fucking
That's
shit.
impossible! Bro! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
Am I even hitting it? It says combo, so I guess I am.
Are you sure about this?
No,
What are
I'm not
you
sure
even
about
talking
anything
about?
ever.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me
Oh,
some
I think I fucked up. I fucked it up.
This
No,
is
never mind,
the
I
end.
didn't. Woo! I thought I fucked up, but I didn't. Okay.
Makoto Naegi. That's who you really are. Then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much
It's not?
smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Why are you edging me, Monokuma?
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
Let's see it.
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories.
I'm ready. Really charging up.
I'm gonna die!
You good, Monokuma? Seems like this is really taking a lot out of you. Queen! Take a picture. Slay! Shut up. This is crazy. This is actual insanity. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful?
What? What's going on?
Gosh. I don't know if I should, like, save here. Is this a good spot to save? We're getting close. We're basically at the end of stream time, and I'm like, is this a good... does this trial have an intermission? Does anyone know? Anybody have any idea? Anyone happen to remember if this trial has an intermission? I feel like if it would be soon, maybe, but this feels like maybe Sami's kind of a little dead, so can't really do the skit. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, okay, that's true. I think I might just wrap up here. This feels like a kind of good turning point in the trial, right? Feels like probably a good turning point. And then hopefully we can finish the trial next time. I think that's what I'm gonna do, even though I'm like dying to know more. I want to play more, but I can't stay up too late. So, and this seems like a nice, clean kind of spot. At least as clean as we're gonna get, probably, to pause here. So, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm gonna be fighting for my life until next Thursday, having to wait to play this game some more. It's gonna be a real struggle, but you know, I do what I have to. I did save, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do then. The queen is here, and we're gonna reunite with her next time. I'm glad that kind of fell on a decent timing there. But, okay. Holy fucking shit. Well, I'm curious to see what the queen has to say to us. I'm wondering if this is maybe a thing where, like, she kind of always had a plan, like, you know, or planned for the fact that she might be beat in the original game so that she could maybe have her own consciousness like uploaded somewhere so that she's still like alive without a body, maybe. It's kind of my initial thoughts, which is kind of part of what I was thinking way back when, to try to explain how she might like die in such a, you know, such a way that you would feel like surely that body cannot no longer, you know, be alive after being crushed the way that she was in the first game. So maybe that's potentially what's kind of going on here. Maybe this is also fake. No idea. As we've just established with the whole Makoto thing, anything's possible in this virtual world, it would seem. But you know, the Nagito theory thing never lets me down. There's no way that's a coincidence. I will stand by that literally till the end of fucking time. Okay, so I'm glad that we got some resolution with that fake Makoto there, because I was kind of wondering that. But anyways, because I was also kind of wondering, like, why is it only him? Where are all the others? Why wouldn't all the others, you know, show up as well? But anyway, we're just gonna have to see what happens next time. But shit is getting absolutely fucking crazy, you guys. This is a wild ride, but I am so here for it. I cannot wait to play more next week. You call everyone a fake Makoto? I literally do not. Literally, I have never. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna see if, you know, it's interesting. I never did think until literally, you know, Logic Dive, about us being remnants of despair. That's definitely something I had never considered. So that definitely adds an interesting element, especially considering like my Sonya theory. If we're all bad guys, you know, I don't know that there's necessarily, but I suppose we could still all be bad guys and there still be kind of like a mastermind behind some of the things happening here. Yeah, she is. She's our girl. But yeah, so I don't know. I still, you know, me being me, I still want to hold on to onto my Sonya theory to some extent. Although the whole newspaper thing I talked about earlier was probably disproven, assuming at least that is the truth of the matter. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I guess what I mean with that is that because like, yes, that is partially confirmed. She is part of yeah, she is technically evil. I guess what I mean more so with that is that why should she be more evil or more involved, more of like a mastermind than the rest of us? All of us could have equally participated, perhaps. You know what I mean? Like something along those lines. Because I always, you know, since I didn't account for the fact that we might all be evil, you know, it made more sense to pick a specific person being the mastermind behind things. But with this new information, it's possible that, you know, we're all more involved and stuff. But someone has to be responsible for the virus, I do feel. And I guess maybe it could be us as a collective. I don't really know. But, you know, I love Sonya theory, so I choose to stick with it to the end, you know. That's what we do here. And it seems to work surprisingly well for us sometimes, you know. In fact, I would argue that my theories do better the less I am able to really substantiate them. You know, if I'm able to substantiate them a little bit, but I'm otherwise like, I can't explain this, I just know it's true. I just think it's true. I think it's a fact. Somehow it ends up working out, you know? So we're gonna keep rolling with it, see what happens. But anyways, you guys, that's gonna be it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Maybe I am manifesting it. I don't know.
Victory Screech!
Thanks for streaming.
Close, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for the 300 biddies. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Hope you have a good Friday tomorrow. We're finally almost done with this week. I'm so happy about that. And yeah, hope to see you guys on Saturday for my streamiversary. I'm super duper excited. We're gonna be playing lots of fun games, and like I said, if you haven't already, make sure to go to my Discord, go to the Minty polls, and make sure you vote. There's still time to cast your votes, and some of them for, you know, the different categories are pretty close. So if you want to help decide what we play, like I said, we're gonna play a variety of games. Make sure to vote in that. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for the streamiversary, and if not, then hopefully very soon. Hope you guys enjoy your night and your day tomorrow. Hi, peepers. You want to say bye-bye to everyone? You want to say bye-bye?
Yeah, did you just wake up from your nap? I said, yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I'm beautiful and cute and perfect. Yes, you are.
But anyways, alright, you guys. I'll see y'all very, very soon in the next one. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that'll make you smile for bed, alright, you guys? And I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye-bye, good night.
Oh my goodness, Beepers. Wow. Beeper says, have a lovely night.